All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, bahasham, HaMashiach, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, and Lord will, this video is edifying. Now, Salakia, okay, because there is music in the background because I'm at the park. All right, so this is seekingalpha.com. It says dollar crash, reasons and consequences. Okay, because this is what's about to happen. All right, the dollar is finna crash. Okay, these devils, the so-called white man, the children of Edom, the people who rule this world, the people who rule this revived Roman Empire, America, NATO, and the EU, they're finna basically do away with the dollar. Okay, and usher in a digital currency, a cashless society. Okay, where purchasing, payments, buying and selling will be done digitally. Okay, and this is where the Marcus plays his part. All right, and if you brothers, all right, basically you brothers should know what Marcus is. Okay, and if you don't, I'm gonna get it in the scriptures. Okay, so Khan, let me see where I want to start in this article. Khan, it says the dollar had derived its strength from the strong U.S. economy, but the arrival of Cat 91 has changed the rules of the game, and that's another thing, because these devils is used, all right, this Cat 91 basically to push forward their agendas, man. You see, through this, they're gonna bring in, all right, the martial law, the FEMA camps, the detention centers, you know, all right, the divisions that's happening, okay, the uproars of the people, like the scriptures say, all right, okay. And they're going to bring in what? This digital currency, this cashless society. And there's articles that go into, because of the Cat 91, there basically it geared the people towards more contactless and cashless payments. Okay? Basically, cash is becoming obsolete. How you doing? Okay. So, Khan, man, okay? Cash is becoming obsolete, and they're going to bring in a new, how can I say it? Basically a digital payment system, okay? So it says there's a lot of speculation that these days that the dollar will crash and lose its prominence as the global reserve currency. And that's what's happening, man. Inflation, you know, okay? The prices are going up, and the value of the currency is what? Going down. The value of the dollar is going down, all right? And these devils, they're going to crash the dollar and usher in another payment system, which is going to be digital, all right? And that's where Marcus plays his part, and we're going to get it in the scriptures. It says such doomsday theories may not be proved. Such doomsday theories may or may not prove right, but this is the right time to discuss a worst case scenario. So Khan, man, okay, so let me see what else. Like I said, Slacky for the music in the background, man. Let me see, can I get something else? Khan, right here, it says, if the P prolongs and a safe and effective V or D, all right, I'm going to just say the first letter of these words because I don't want to, you know, let Esau, you know, take down my video. So it says, it's not discovered within a reasonable period. And, all right, this is a fairly, a couple of months ago, actually a year ago, okay, Salakia. So this is an old article, but still, it still stands, okay? So we know that the V came out, all right, and that they're pushing it, and we're going to get into that too in this lesson. But it says, it's not discovered within a reasonable period, our government will have no option but to keep pumping money into the economy, you see? And this is what going to cause inflation. The value of the currency, the dollar, is going to go down. It says the only difference that may show up is that it could link the new loans to outcomes, but this is the realm of speculation. We will cross the bridge, blah, blah, blah. All right, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Khan. It says if the dollar crashes for any reason, it will throw the world into economic mayhem. And when you get the definition for mayhem, what is it? Mayhem is chaos. And what do these devils have? They have something called order ob chaos or order out of chaos. These devils are using Cat 91 to bring in this mayhem, to bring in this chaos, and therefore they're going to bring in the order, which is by way of what? This new world order, the ushering in of a cashless society, a digital currency, the way where purchasing, payments, buying and selling are going to be done digitally through a CHIP micro that they're going to want inside you, and that is the Marcus. Okay, and we're going to get it in the scripture. So now let's get into it. Okay, so the book of Revelation chapter 13 verse 16. Okay, this the Marcus scripture. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a Marcus in their right hand or in their foreheads. And we know what that Marcus is. It's the CHIP. Okay, people going to a digital reader, swiping their hands. Now they could get a bag of chips. You know, now they could open doors with just a swipe of their hand. You know, get into their houses, or you know, all types of things with these CHIPs. Okay, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. What happened? Yeah. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? Because without this CHIP, you will not be able to purchase. You will not be able to buy and sell. You will not be able to make payments, because they're finna crash the dollar, ushering a digital currency, a cashless society, man. Like, cash is finna become obsolete, and the payments are finna be digital, and you're finna have to make those payments by the way of what? This CHIP, this Marcus that they're gonna want inside you. You see? So if you don't receive this Marcus, you're finna be completely excluded from Esau's society. All right, and that's where what? That temptation comes in. Now why the scriptures speak about what? Revelation 3 and 10, the hour of temptation. You see? Because without this Marcus, like I said, you're going to be completely excluded from this man's society. Okay? All right? So just imagine the time coming where you won't be able to eat, you know, unless you take the Marcus. Now you're going to be tempted to take it so you can eat. But that's why the scriptures is known as the Comforter, because the scriptures say what? How the Lord's servants are going to eat. All right, how the scriptures speak about how the Lord basically will redeem thee from famine. All right, and our soul from death, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so all right, this is what's going to come to pass: the implementation of this digital currency, this cashless society, where payments, purchasing, buying, and selling will be done digitally through this Marcus, this CHIP that they're gonna want inside you. Okay, so now I want to get this right here. Because basically without this Marcus, you're finna be completely excluded from Esau's society. And basically Esau is basically conditioning the people now. All right. And I'm finna go into the word conditioning after I get this verse. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And when you get a definition of this word devices, it says, no, not that one. Is it this one? No, not that one. It's this one. It says, number 2, it says a plan, method, or trick with a particular aim. And when you get the definition of aim, basically an aim is the goal. All right, we know Esau's goal is to usher in what? This NWO, to bring in this CHIP. You see? But what are the methods all right, that he's using to do this? Okay, what are basically the plans that these devils have? All right? And like I said, what this devil is doing right now, he's conditioning the people. All right, it's called gradualism and conditioning. And I'm gonna get the definition for conditioning, because it's a lot of we're not ignorant of Satan devices. You know, the order op KO. You know, setting these certain plants and these sellouts in certain positions. You know, subliminal messages, predictive programming. All right, conditioning, gradualism. You know, all types of things that these devils do. Okay. So, but what I want to go is to, I want to get the definition for conditioning. Damn it. Conditioning. Definition. All right, it says the process of training or accustoming a person or animal to have to behave in a certain way, or to accept, that's the point right there, to accept certain circumstances. You see, because this devil, he can't just do away with cash and just bring in the chip like that. No, man, it's called gradualism and conditioning. He's slowly but surely doing it. All right, he's conditioning the people. Like first it started with the mask, You can't come into this store unless you wear the mask. You can't come to work unless you wear the mask. You can't come to this concert, this event, this building, whatever, without wearing the mask. But now what? Now they're pushing the Vanessa. You see, now you can't come to this restaurant. You can't have this type of career. You can't come to this workplace. All right, you can't go into this grocery store or whatever without having the Vanessa. All right, so basically, this devil is excluding you from his society unless you take, or basically unless you bow down to him. But eventually, the aim, the goal is what? The microchip, man. You see, that's the end all be all. Okay, where this devil is from ushering a CHIP. Okay, and that's all right. And if you don't have that, you're gonna be completely, all right, basically X'd out from his society. But it's starting now. Okay, with the mask, the Vanessa, you know. Okay, so Khan, all right, and then you see these people, they're falling for it. Now I want to get the book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 33. It says, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. Now, I bring this out a lot now that when I bring out this verse, that a brother had basically a dream, okay, of basically the MOTB being implemented, all right? And basically he was, if I'm not mistaken, he said he was with his ex-wife and they were at the mall, and basically the MOTB was implemented, and then he was like, come on, we gotta leave, we can't take this, we're not taking this. But then his wife or his ex-wife said what? She said, what about my life? What about my career? You see? And that's what once again, going back to those temptations, man. Because what is this devil saying? Everybody gotta take, all right, the V, so life could go back to so-called normal. Because people, like the scriptures say, whosoever loveth the world, the love of the Father is not in them. These people, they love their lives in this world. You see? They want to keep America up and running. They want to keep this society up and running, man. They want to attend to their careers. They don't want to, you know, okay? But the scriptures say, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it. People are going to seek to save their lives, their careers, their status, their possessions in this world, in this life. You see? And how are they going to do that? By taking the MOTB, by taking the CHIP. All right? And we're seeing, like I said, the conditioning. You see people taking the Vanessa because they think life is going to go back to so-called normal when it's not. You see? But they're going to end up taking the CHIP, and what the scriptures say, shall lose it. Because eventually, these people that take the Marcus, they're going to die, man. The Lord is going to kill them. Okay, and we're going to get a verse on it in the book of Revelation, the 14th chapter. Okay, Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High YAHAWAH, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. You see that? Okay, you're finna be destroyed. All right. So man, all these people that's taking, you know, the Vanessa, you know, more than likely they're finna end up taking the what? The Marcus, and they're finna end up losing their lives, man. They're finna be destroyed. Okay. All right. Now let's go back to Luke 17 and 33. It says, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it, man. So okay. All right. Man. All right. And you're gonna have the Israelites, the elect, that they're finna forsake their lives, their careers in this world. You see, they're finna forsake family members and jobs and houses and lands and possessions, you know, for YAHAWASHI. Then you're gonna have Israelites that's gonna actually lose their life, actually be put to death. But what, they're finna be risen up. Okay. So all right. I want to go to Isaiah 10 and 1, and then I guess actually let's keep reading. It says Isaiah 10 and 1, woe, which means destruction, unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Let's read it again. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, man. You see? And when you go into other translation, it goes into what? Unjust laws, you know? Okay? Because this devil, he's coming down with what? Those that draconian law. Like the scriptures say, the beast had two horns like a lamb, but it spake as a dragon. That dragon, them horns are from the show. Esau's finna come down with great wrath, as the scriptures say. The female camps, the martial arts, the detention centers, and everybody that don't want to conform you see, to this NWO, you see, all right, to the image of the beast, like the scripture say in Revelation 15, what? They're finna be killed, all right, or they could be killed, man, you see, all right, let me go to Revelation 13, I think said maybe, let me just go read it, man, because I'm pretty sure I'm quoting it wrong anyway, so roughly paraphrasing, okay, so I'm gonna just bring it out to get what it actually say. Revelation chapter 13 verse 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. You see that? Okay, all right, and these are the same devils, all right, that ruled the Greek Empire. These are the same devils that ruled the Roman Empire. You see, going back to Alexander the Great, all right, you had Alexander the Third of Macedon, okay, which is where you get that great Greek Empire, okay, Alexander conquering the Achaemenid Persian Empire, okay, during the reign of Darius the Third, and basically when Alexander would die, his kingdom would be split, and this is prophecy. The book of Daniel, the 7th chapter, the book of Daniel 11 in the 8th chapter, all right, goes into this, okay, First Maccabees, okay, basically Alexander would die, his kingdom being split, and would be split between generals, and there was more, but though you had the main four, which was Cassander, Lysimachus, Ptolemy, and Seleucid, okay, and out of the Seleucid line, you had Antiochus the Fourth Epiphanes, and what Antiochus did, he pushed Hellenization upon our people, you see, heavily, man. You see, our people being put to death. All right, the scriptures speak about that. How basically, let's go get it, because these are the same people, and this same energy is coming back today. So let's go to First Maccabees. Okay, and this is known as what? This is gonna be known as what? The time of Jacob's trouble. Where these devils are finna come down with great wrath, man. All right, that's why scriptures say, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. And that's why in those days, we're finna have to trust in the Lord, because the Lord is finna be our deliverer in that day. Okay? First Maccabees. Let me get another one. All right? Because it's already messing up. All right. Okay. First Maccabees, chapter 1, around 41. Verse 41 says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws, all right, and what did it say? The scripture say King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom. What did we just read in Isaiah 10 and 1? Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Passing these unjust laws, these unjust decrees, and Esau he's back in that step, man. You see? All right, coming down with great wrath, coming down with what? That draconian law. I think even what's that? Fauci said that. We're finna, let me see, can I find the article on that? Fauci speaking about being more draconian. Okay. Let me see. No, not that. Not that. Let me see. All right, you see the Fox News, okay? All right, I'm trying to see. I remember going into it, man. Oh, here it is. NBCnews.com. It says, top Trump health official warns of draconian measures if America doesn't what? M up. And this is, how long ago was this? This is October 28th, 2020. You see? All right. So this is what's happening, man. This is what's happening. Okay. That draconian way, Esau speaking as a dragon, man. It says, so moreover, King Antiochus, which is an Edomite, wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem, all right, and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days and pollute the sanctuary, all right, and the holy people, set up altars and groves of and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation, to the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. And what Esau trying to do, he's trying to basically X out YAHAWASHI. He want people to see that he's God on earth, man. Like the scriptures say how when you read Isaiah 14, I will ascend into the heavens above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. You see, this devil with his sword and, you know, with his technology, all right, these miracles this devil could do, he want people to look at him as if he's the Most High. You know, with this new advancement in technology, now we can heal neurological brain damage. Now we could cure paralysis. We could do this and that. You see, you don't even got to pray. Just come to us, you know. Okay, that's, you know, this man wants to be the Most High. Okay, he got the satellites, the cameras. Now he can see, you know. Now he think his eyes, you know, are like the Lord's eyes, you know. Okay, but it says, and whosoever, it says verse 50, and whosoever would not do according to the commandment. And what's a commandment? A commandment is basically a decree. All right, going back to what? Those unrighteous decrees. You see, of the king, he said he should die. That same energy is coming back today, man. Okay, so really that's the point. Lord will, this video is edifying. I'm gonna close it out, getting infinite praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, bahasham, hamashiach, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.